All right. We back, baby. It's the new year. Woo! 2025, we live. It's your boy Louie, you know what I'm saying? We on episode 7 of On the Av Pie, you know what I mean? We here. How we feeling, family? How we feeling?
Blessed and alive.
Amen.
How everybody holidays went, you know what I'm saying? We can start from whoever.
Spend a lot of money. Let's not.
I don't even want to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
Let's start the new year.
I mean, I spend money. No, well, I will say that I spend money in a good way, so I ain't gonna say that like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little crazy about it now, but you know what I mean. We did some leveling up. You know what I'm saying? How about you, Jess?
Got an early check. Okay.
I can honestly say my New Year's
Shout out to Junior Ashwood,
yeah.
ID4 Nation Films. Never Too Late is on the way. Film, you know what I'm saying? We starting production this month. You know what I mean? Me and Gigi, you know what I'm saying? So, but go ahead, Jess. My bad.
No, you're fine. My holidays was Monday, and I spent it with my family. I was grateful for that. Had some surprising, traumatic events at the end of the year, so I was grateful to really be able to say we brought it in together. No one's missing.
Hey, man, we did.
Everyone accounted for.
Hold on. Did we bring it in together, though? Did we?
Not necessarily us as a group, just my family. My apologies.
I mean, did we though, Jess? Because, you know, I was there, and then, you know, were you really there?
They didn't invite us, Dion. You see how they do us?
You see, and that's why I wasn't going to make it about you.
Well, I'm just talking about you specifically, because I recall, like, the whole hour and a half I was there, 2 hours, where was Jess at, Eddie?
First of all, what is New Year's if you're not knocked the fuck out because you're fucked up before it even counts down?
Oh my God. She was knocked out on the couch.
Did you do your New Year's right if you were not knocked the fuck out before 12?
I did like a motherfucker.
I was talking shit. She ain't hear nothing. Then only thing she got up for was the governor running around crazy, and she had to police the dog. That's it.
I police my son, okay? The governor be running shit, and I be having to make sure he's taken care of. I'm a good mom.
It's a funny ass looking dog. He definitely looks like a governor. You know, he look like, if you ever seen those dogs when they smart and they put the glasses on the monocle. That's the governor. And you have to say it like the governor.
With an English accent.
Full sentences for him, please. Thank you.
How about you, brother, man?
Man, it was good, man. I spent it with the kid and spent some time with the family.
Right.
Had a nice little fish fry with the family. And
yeah, we played some games. We got busy. Yeah, we won. The fellas won as usual.
We do.
The fellas won as usual. My bad, Jess. You know what I'm saying? The fellas won as usual. You know what I mean? We just be winning. That's all.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Losers. How about you?
Mine was great. I brought it in the right way, which was some black eyed peas, collard greens, fried fish.
The traditional.
Wait, so she's talking about how we didn't invite her, but
I did have some
plates.
of that though. I did have some of that though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you definitely had food.
We had plates.
This was New Year's Day, so
but we ain't getting none of her food though.
Listen.
Oh, you had it on New Year's, so you
not me, somebody else, mother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Shout out to mother-in-law. Shout out to mother-in-law. Yeah. Okay. 2025, we live. Like, how do y'all feel about 2024 as a whole? Like, to me, I'm gonna be honest, like, that's probably my best year as an adult. Not because, like, what I achieved, but more so, like, mentally where I'm at now compared to where I was years ago, and how much further I feel like I've gotten internally. Not from what I've gotten materialistically or career-wise, just, like, as a person. I feel better as a man than I've ever felt before. I feel better as a dad than I've never felt before. I just felt better growing and understanding myself more, and I feel like that's why 2024 is my best year. Does that make sense? Like,
it does.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're proud of you, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's appreciate it.
Definitely does. Yeah.
Anybody else? How y'all feel about 2024?
I mean, I'm just glad we're out of it. If I'm really being honest, it was a long ass year. Like, I was waiting for the restart. Like, I was so jealous of the people last year who were saying this year's going by so
you was jealous of me and I didn't even know it.
No. Not necessarily.
We're glad that you had a positive
I'm glad that you had that outlook. Good for you. I'm grateful.
Then all of last year we had to deal
us.
with the politics and shit. Like, that was draining, bro.
Literally, like, last year could not have
Politics definitely drained me. I stopped.
Draining.
Once the election was over, I stopped talking about it.
That was the last feller
to
like really take me out. Yeah.
People lost friends.
I've been in it since a kid.
People lost respect for shit. You know?
You already
I've never
know.
lost so many people in one day.
For real. And just to touch on that real quick, I don't think people understand what exactly that meant. Like, it wasn't the fact that you chose to vote for somebody else. It's the way you went about it and how you chose to speak about the other people that wasn't. It's the way you chose to speak about women. It's the way you chose to speak about black women as a whole. Absolutely. It's the way you chose to speak about certain policies and how you didn't care. That's what really turned me off from certain people. It wasn't the fact that you voted for Trump. I got friends that I'm still cool with that voted for Trump. I got friends that I'm still cool with that didn't vote. But it's the fact that the way you voice your opinion, I would just rather y'all not say nothing at all. Because what y'all was saying spoke volumes about who you were as a person, who you were as a man, who you were as a woman, who you were as a black woman, who you were as a black man to me. And that's important. So I just want to say that real quick, that politics was definitely draining last year, mainly because the election just showed different characters and who really cared about people at the end of the day, like humanity. Like, I care about humans regardless of who I'm voting for. I care about humans and who care about humans the most. So I just want to throw that tidbit in there.
Am I the only one that thinks it kind of went by super fast though? Like when we voted and how
the year went by super fast as a whole.
See, I am jealous of people who have that perspective. 2024 was the slowest fucking year yet. What the fuck? No.
Yeah, that shit felt fast as hell.
Because too much shit was happening in my life that I had to actually sit with and deal with. Maybe that's why it was molasses to me.
Yeah.
So you skating past through life assholes, I'm sick of your shit, man.
Oh no, I ain't
Stay with some shit. Like,
I had my fair amount of shit going on. I just I think that I don't know. The way I work now is that I process shit, move along, and I gotta keep cooking. And I'm sure it's gonna catch up to me when shit slow down. But like in the moment, I've just learned how to appreciate that versus getting stuck on shit that I can't control no more.
It's not even necessarily about appreciating. I'm just going to speak from my perspective really quick. I don't even think it's about that. And I think in 2025, this is something that I'm learning and something that I can't wait to put to practice, is that you do have to sit with some things whether you want to or not.
Man.
You know what I mean? And the distractions, the drinking. Do you know what the rates of alcohol was? The rates of alcohol as far as the purchases. Do you know how much they went up from 2020 to 2024?
I'm sure it's 200%. Yeah.
Like it doubled.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In the past decade.
Advertising is double. Everything is just more.
And so, I can only imagine why. And that's because, again, people are wanting to have fast lives. They're wanting to just keep it moving, not really have to sit with things. And it's not about necessarily appreciating life and appreciate the lesson. Sometimes you got to sit with it regardless if you want to or not. You know?
Yeah, that's
that was 2024 for
that's
me.
something my therapist had told me. My therapist had told me, like sometimes you literally just gotta sit with the emotion. You gotta feel that pain. Sometimes that pain is necessary in order for you to grow through it. Because if you just every time you get in that moment, because this is why I had to stop smoking. I remember like I was dependent on it. Like I wouldn't say I was an addict, but I was dependent on it. So if I got an attitude, if I was mad at my baby mama, if I was mad at work or some shit, I gotta go smoke. Where it's like, nah, that's not really the solution. You need to deal with whatever you're dealing with because then I stopped smoking for 2 years because I realized I had to deal with what was inside of me in order to enjoy smoking again. Like, because smoking was just like me catching panic attacks, anxiety attacks, just getting caught up in my emotions, crying because I can't deal with what's really inside me. Right. So it's like you really do gotta sit with that. It's gonna feel sad. But the more you sit with it and the more you just flow through it to understand why you feel the way you feel, at some point that train of thought is gonna change to where you're not so sad that you're going through it. You understand it. Like, it's like, okay, I get what this is. I might be sad for about a week, but as long as you understand that you have the strength inside of you to flip that and not let it, you can't let it keep going though. I gotta be honest about that. You gotta fight it within you because I know it feels comfortable to just slump in that couch, but you gotta like fight it back.
You gotta fight out. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way. It's basically you training your brain. It's programming. Like they program us with TV and media and everything. It's programming your brain to think.
You gotta reprogram it sometimes.
Yeah.
And you're meant to learn a lesson from everything. So
correct.
Until your lesson is learned, you're not going to get out of it. You're going to do it again and again and again.
A cycle. The cycle going to repeat.
Yeah.
The cycle going to repeat. That's what's up. I like how we starting off this pod.
Speaking of cycles repeating, I just want to quickly go into some of the bullshit that I've seen in 2025 as of yet.
This is becoming a segment right here.
Listen, Offset, starting the year wherever the fuck you were with all those random bitches. Did y'all see him?
Wait, hold on. Why can't he be with random women but
Chrome Hearts?
Why can't he be with random women but Cardi can do whatever the fuck she doing? Why they're both going through a divorce. This is a two-sided thing.
What I love is that you are diluting the sentiment. Cardi has never been seen with men groping on her or she groping on men since her separation.
But they move forward, so why does it
what
does
do you
that
mean
matter?
move forward?
They're going through a divorce.
That nigga was crying just before he walked into that club.
It don't matter. It don't matter. She probably doing the same thing, even though she also posted that nigga asking for her coochie. So he ain't
What
like
are you
it ain't like he ain't doing both.
Listen,
she entertaining it still.
What I'm saying is, in 2025, you can celebrate yourself. I'm not saying you can't hide from the club. I'm not saying you can't go out with your girls or your niggas and hang with your boss.
You saying have more coof because you're going through the divorce?
I'm saying there is a way in which you can show that you're unbothered, and then there's also a way in which you can show you're moving forward.
I ain't see the video to be fair. What happened in the video?
And it shows that. So he was at a club and he was surrounded by maybe like 4 or 5.
I see his response to
non-melanated women. I'm sorry.
Oh damn! I was saying, all right, I can't even defend you on this one, bro. Go ahead, just get your shit off.
Oh, well, you should have already known that. That was just for the plot. That was solely for the plot. You should have known that.
All
like
right.
you know. When they get off of, biracial or black adjacent women, they're definitely going to the bunnies because they don't care. As long as you keep swiping that card, getting them in with their girls. Oh, it's just me and 4 other people. Yeah. As long as you do that for them, they don't give a damn. So yeah, like I said, non-melanated women. And he was just sitting there groping on them, just pulling on them, just really feeling like the man. You could tell it was just feeding his ego. That man was crying 30 minutes prior to walking in there. He was sitting in that parking lot contemplating. I think he tried calling Cardi, but it went straight to the fucking block. So he was just like, you know what? I'm going here. I'm gonna have a good time.
I love it.
I'm gonna do it.
So
that's what happened.
I ask you this: what makes you feel like you so set on that thought that he's feeling like that?
Because it wasn't even like those women cared about him, and you can tell.
And what's wrong with doing both? Because he got to go through the pain anyway. They did go through a divorce. They are going through a divorce. So
there's
it's like
a difference, like I said, with you hanging with your bros and just trying to move forward and just trying to have a good time. And there's a difference between distracting yourself.
Is that fair to him though? That he can't just maybe this is his way of healing.
It's always his way of healing. That's why it was his way of also getting a divorce. And you know what? For me, Offset is not the problem. It's the men like Offset or the men who feel like he's, again, just having.
Whoa! Don't compare it. No. I'm speaking from just the other side of things.
Well, I don't know why people always want to play devil's advocate and not feel
because it's required for conversation. Because it's always 3 sides. It's more than one side to the story.
Absolutely, and we're hearing his side, and I'm telling you,
are
how
you
it's
under the
bullshit,
impression that Cardi did everything like right and everything? Cardi's doing everything right now.
That. I do feel like
because let's not act like Cardi didn't go viral because they found out she was fucking with Stephen Diggs.
Don't do that.
I'm not even sure.
I mean, that happened too, though. If we gonna be fair, we're not gonna talk about that neither. You just going
why did she?
Because he had to see that.
What we're talking about is bullshit being carried into 2025. I don't know why you're dragging shit. I'm talking about what he did.
So now it's 2024. All right.
That's how we got here. I'm talking about what he was doing.
What other bullshit you want to address? Yeah. So what other bullshit you want to address? Who else? Is it just Offset?
Absolutely not.
Is this almost like Jess's donkey of the day? Is this what this is?
We might have to start making that segment. And as you see, top of the morning, I have to get that shit out first because I don't want it to seem like we don't know when we putting this out. Listen, he just always breaking for it. But it's all right because technically in January, everybody's been doing random shit. People driving through crowds when people just trying to celebrate New Orleans. Let's rest in peace to all of the victims.
Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to all the victims.
For sure,
Crazy ass incidents. Does anybody see the remote?
And I'm not gonna lie, just to lighten it up in here.
Are you sitting on the remote, Jess?
No, when I have nightmares or night terrors,
y'all ain't gonna see the logo of this episode. I'm sorry. We still getting the hang of it. Bear with us.
Probably out there.
For some reason, I always think that I'm in a car and I have no control and I'm just hitting shit.
Wait, what?
Is this a repeated dream?
Oh, you saw about a dream. Okay, I was like, wait, what? What just happened?
No. I just wanted to give an offset because I can't see how someone could pun. I love that for me.
That's a bar.
It is. I just can't see how a person could do that alive, awake.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go into the conspiracies, but there's a lot of conspiracies about all of the things that happen.
Yeah.
It's just sad. I just think, like you said, it's just I can't wrap my finger around somebody being that
evil,
mentally gone to where you can do something of that nature and not feel like. I don't know, bro. Like, how do you not feel? I don't know. How do you not feel?
He knew he was going to die in that shootout. He didn't even allow himself to be taken in. He did that knowing he was going to die in that moment. So he felt something. He knew I'm dying. Still,
like, how did you get to that point where you was like, I'm finna drive into all these people. I don't care who I hit. I don't care if it's kids. I don't care if it's babies. I don't care. I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah.
That's some sick shit. Mm-hmm. That's some sick shit. I hope you underheld.
It was an 18-year-old, a 28-year-old. A 42-year-old. I was looking at
that. Is sad as hell. Rest in peace to all those lives lost. That sucks.
Rest in peace to the person who was standing outside of the Trump Tower with the Tesla truck.
So somebody did get lost in that?
There was literally a person, I guess, waiting on an Uber, just standing there, just casually minding their own fucking business. The video went on for like 30 seconds, just sitting there, just chilling. And then Tesla truck.
I haven't been watching these videos because I just get aggravated and angry at a lot of this stuff that I see because it's like...
It's depressing.
It's depressing. It's also like I can't make sense of it. And my problem with me is if I can't make sense of it, then I'll go crazy trying to figure out why the fuck this is happening. Yeah. But a lot of this stuff is so many different things going on and so many different distractions. It's like, what is really going on? Is this like really one-off incidents or is y'all really playing with us in front of our face? Because it's too much. You got drones, bro. You got information coming out talking about they got triangle little flying things coming out of Area 51 and out of the, like China got it and US got it. It's so many different things that's going on right now, bro.
I would like to think that people have a little bit more power than that. I think these are isolated incidents and people are just that sadistic. I don't think this is puppeteering. I think this is, you know, a shell game. I think it is very much look over here and make your conspiracy theories as opposed to looking over here with the real issue.
Because with politics, you never know. Because it happened. I mean, with anything that happens, but if you got a Cybertruck that blows up in front of the Trump Tower,
I think Elon Musk is up to some real crazy shit. Yeah. And these are not things that they have anything to do with. But we're gonna be so busy cooking up theories that we're gonna miss that completely.
Blowing up
that's what I think.
The Cybertruck blowing up, but that come on now, it's. The irony of a Cybertruck blowing up in front of the Trump Tower is a lot within its own.
Yeah, because you got Elon Musk.
Correct,
and Trump.
but I can see why a person would do that.
And
so
you've
this
had multiple
deaths.
You've had, and if you take him as being real, you've had multiple attacks on Donald Trump's life. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and Elon is now they trying to say that Elon walking around with his baby on his shoulders because he worried about he gonna get shot. So like, is it something that's not being told to the public because of what they're planning,
I mean,
or is it?
It's
always something. It's all a conspiracy theory, basically.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we be all up.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are not people that are going to be assassinated.
Welcome to On the Ave. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm saying, I'm Broadway Louis. We got my dog Dion. We gonna finally do the intros. We got Jess on the left of me. You know what I'm saying? Looking beautiful as usual. We got Dion, my dog. You know what I'm saying? He back at it. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. I don't think we saw you last part, right?
Nah, I was gone.
Yeah, that dog be working, you know what I'm saying? We got Gigi. We got Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Gigi back on deck, you know what I'm saying? She said she watched the game, say she ready. Valiente. I feel like you should just walk around with mariachi dancers. And then Eddie on set, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. Somebody been calling you Reggie. I ain't gonna say their name, Reggie. But the nigga been calling him Reggie this whole time.
That's Reggie. Eddie.
He sent me a long paragraph, right? Showing love. He said, "Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I watched this shit." He said, "You and Reggie on there." He said, "Y'all looking cool as shit. Y'all ain't overdoing it with the beautiful ladies." He said, "Y'all got the whole vibe. Y'all talking about good shit." He said, "Bro, I'm really proud of you because this shit fire." But that boy, he said, "Reggie." I just said asterisk Eddie. And laughing emojis. Said, "Man, I've been calling this nigga Reggie the whole time." Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reggie. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be back with y'all. You know what I mean? We ain't get no episodes for Christmas and New Year's. So it's like it's been a while since they seen us. They definitely been asking. I get DMs. I get tags. I get where the pod at. You know what I'm saying? They was disappointed when I posted that they weren't gonna get a pod. They was like, "Oh man, y'all get it right. Y'all get it right." We definitely gonna get it right, you know what I'm saying? It's new beginnings, but I'm glad to be back, man. On the Ave, we growing. The last episode was the best received episode thus far, and I'm going ahead and attribute that to the fact that we added Jess and Gigi. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that?
Well, I just want to say I was waiting for the chance to mention such. I definitely think when you add women, let alone black women,
beautiful black women,
snub to Kamala. I don't know what happened. But if you put us in the mix, real magic can happen.
Ha! Go got my album right now on Bandcamp and all streaming services. Magic, which was an album created for black women because I felt like y'all need to feel more love from the homies.
Even just how I created that pocket just then was magic.
Come on now, talk to me nice now. Don't talk to me at all. What's
and that's
up?
how we have it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, get y'all shit off. Like, I want to know how y'all really feel about being on the pod. Like, I want y'all to get y'all shit off for real.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm just happy to be a part of something that is not only with just, I don't want to just call y'all dope, but I feel like y'all are some really like lights to maybe younger men or the next generation that's coming up to really like lead them the correct way. So I don't just see you guys as the next dope guy, but I see y'all as like real leaders real men that
That's
are
real.
trying to change some things in
Fathers.
the fathers,
Yeah.
exactly,
Shout out
trying
to
to
us.
change things in the world. So shout out to y'all, you know.
I like how I just try to put the light on her and she just threw it right back to us.
I'm
That's
just
what it's
saying
really
that's-
about.
Which is
That's
why
what it's really about.
she is the yin to my yang, because I'm going to spin it right the fuck
Yeah,
back.
she-
I thought she was going to do it more for us, so I got it. Thank you, friend. 'Cause they
I
I'm
fucking
just
love
saying,
y'all.
you know.
definitely have no issue.
I appreciate that though, but go ahead.
I'm going to go back
Go
to that.
ahead. That's what I was trying to do. I was
I
trying.
appreciate
I was
that.
trying. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate
You know,
that. Like, that's
I'm humble.
real.
I'm sorry. I
Yes,
just like to
it's okay.
make it an equal.
We are both going to be that for this pod.
Hello.
You know, G is obviously always going to give.
G-O-G-G. Y'all both just, everybody getting names fucked up. Giovanni,
fine. She can-
Gigi.
She said G, I think
She said Gia. Yeah.
That's fine, Gia.
Okay,
No,
my bad.
yeah,
I thought, you know.
I said Geo, but I
thought you said
yeah.
Gio.
Oh,
Okay,
I,
yeah.
oh
did.
shit. Let me
But
take
I
one hand
pronounced the
off.
O a
Let me
little
take
bit.
one ear
You
off
know,
real quick. My bad,
you
y'all.
know, but again,
Right.
us as
At least
the
you know
women,
I'm listening, nigga.
I love that.
Proper communication. What's popping?
Heard incorrectly, but I'm listening. I
Hey,
love
respectfully. And you corrected me,
Respectfully.
and I accepted it.
it. And here we are.
Promoting fucking good vibes. Niggas,
that's
pay
why we're
attention.
here, to
exactly.
correct.
Go ahead. Get your shit off, though.
That's
Get your
why
shit
I'm
off.
here
I'ma
to
just shit
correct.
off. Get your shit off.
Absolutely.
Mike's
Call me
off.
Miss
What's up?
Corrector. Bigness.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You
Bigness.
heard?
Absolutely. So I'm just here to correct Louis at all times.
Yeah, facts.
That's
Talk
my
your
purpose.
shit.
That's her
Talk
job.
your shit.
Right.
It's here to make sure that the women are heard,
Mm-hmm.
seen, respected. The black women, everyone else, I'm sorry, this is not for you, for me of that. I am not here to shield you. Okay? Every shot that's meant for you will be given.
You heard?
I will be the one to
Boom,
give
boom,
it
boom, boom. Bow, nigga.
every time.
What you talking
Okay.
about? Bang, bang, nigga.
Aside from that, all black women, I will try to stand for you for the most part. Candace Owens, you're not in my club.
Respectfully.
Okay.
Respectfully. But if Candace, you ever want to talk on the pod, we could do this face to face. We could talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully. We welcome it. You know what I mean? We'll give you
I heard enough
opportunity.
from you. I feel like every person in the
So you're not
Canada,
gonna be here that day, Candace come on the pod?
he said it.
All right, respectfully, I welcome you in the pod because I confront front face. I was in debate class. I was in the debate team in high school, so you
I
know
just
what I'm
feel like
saying.
when you give someone a platform again or another platform to say the same thing, what are you trying to find or what are you trying to get them to unsay?
I will say that I don't get me wrong. She definitely isn't on that list of people that I really fuck with. But
Yeah.
I will say that she has had opinions on certain things that I did respect.
Mm-hmm.
She's not as far off as MAGA as one might assume.
Yeah.
She has had a couple of opinions that did make sense. She actually has put her foot forward in certain things where it's like some people just talk about it, where she actually did go do reporting or she actually did work and went to certain places to actually talk to people. So I don't want to like downplay her too much because she does do, you know what I'm saying?
Again, to correct, a broken clock is right twice a day. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. So again, she can have sentiments or she can put herself in
I ain't
position.
defending her. I'm just.
I'll be knowing.
I ain't defending her. I ain't defending her for the record though. I just want to clarify. I ain't defending her. I'm not on her side. I'm open minded because people, you don't know people. You can only go
what
off of
I'm
what you
saying
see.
is by knowing is I've seen Candace Owens on platforms that I watch on the regular. I
Right.
fuck with Nick Cannon. I watch him.
Right.
So when he interviews her, when she goes on other podcasts that I actually adore.
Okay, so that
and
interview, was it a good interview?
it's not necessarily that it was a good interview. When she was posed certain questions, her stance on it or her response was very, how can I say, it wasn't
Deflective?
not necessarily. When your response to something that's so general and it affects more than just you or just your population, but you can only speak from your experience, how dare you? You're a black woman. You don't get the fucking liberties to exclude yourself from certain things just because that's not your fucking experience. Fuck you, bitch. Reach back. Are you cool?
But what if that is her stance because that's how she was raised? So
Again, you don't get those liberties. Reach back. You fucking lit liquor. I'm not doing that with her.
Not
No.
lit liquor.
And then you're a dark light skin woman at that, so it's not even
That's a
like
fact,
you get
though.
the privilege of.
that's a fact though. That's a fact.
not doing it.
Hey, Candace, she said it. We standing on it. You can't go on the podcast. My bad.
So again, I'm here to
Smash? You
correct
good over there?
and defend all black women except for Candace.
All right, yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did want to talk about something. I think. I mean, you got boots on. What you got on, Gio? Okay, you got boots. So I was watching a video and it was talking about Nike, right? And it was saying Nike has lost the grasp on as far as like number one sneaker brand. Percentages for sales went down like 30% or something like that. And now other brands are now damn near right there with Nike. Like, what do y'all think about that? Like, when y'all are out and about, do y'all still feel like, or when y'all buy shoes, I know women, y'all kind of different because y'all probably buy more heels and shit like that. But, you know, when you... What is up? Why is Nike? Is it because other companies have now just stepped their game up, or is it that Nike really fell off?
I feel like it can be a mix of both. Everybody stepping their game up, but two, different styles. People trying to find different styles. Mm-hmm. You know, people's tired of seeing Nike and Jordans and Adidas
and looking the same.
That's like people tired of seeing us. People are always trying to see what's the next. And then there's also a lot of small companies and small businesses that's coming up and they got their own thing going on. They're trying to get sponsors and stuff. So people
shout out to Kyrie.
I was just about to say that. I'll do you one better. I really give it to the rise or the awakening of influencers. They've been getting paid by companies to put shit on because they know it's the followers. If you got 936,000 followers, why would I not pay you to put on my shit so you can tell your followers, fuck Nike, I got some off the wall shit, but you're gonna make high.
Example,
it's the rise of influencers that got it like that.
He had the contract with Nike. And then he went on social media or whatever and saying that he's trying to get a new brand, and people started sending him stuff. And now he, I forget who he with now, but
he's with Anta, the Chinese company.
Right, so he's not with Nike, but everybody's finding their own.
Because with Nike, Nike got caught up in the whole. Let me get on Kyrie ass and overdo it with Kyrie. Mm-hmm. So then when Kyrie was up for a new contract, Nike decided not to renew it. And also Kyrie's issue with Nike was the fact that they wouldn't allow him to have creative control because Kyrie is really hands-on. So with Anta, who also has Klay Thompson and some other American basketball players and sports players, they give him complete control. Kyrie gets to design the shoes. And if people remember, Kyrie had the best balling shoes with Nike out of everybody, the most comfortable. They were the highest selling over steps over everybody. So Kyrie would, and the designs is fire. I want me a pair. I just ain't been back on the court yet to even wear them yet. So I'm gonna give me a pair. But yeah.
Well, I'm a sneakerhead, and I don't really shop off of what everybody else has. I actually buy the shoes that I like. So if I like a pair of Jordan that's coming out, I'm getting that pair only. I'm not getting every pair every Saturday.
What's the last pair you cop?
The white and blue ones. I don't know numbers. I don't know names. I don't do. I just know what I see. I'm like, I like those. Let me get them.
They had patent leather on them.
What do you mean?
The legends.
Like
the legends.
Patent leather on the toe.
Yeah, that's what she got.
That's okay. Yeah, you got the leather.
I think Nike went down like 8%, right? But I think they still the top. I mean,
no, they still the top, but it's like it's not. They don't have the grasp no more of the.
They got a new owner.
Yeah.
A new CEO. I mean,
yeah.
So that's another reason.
Yeah, they say he a
follow
whisperer.
Stocks. They thought they was gonna drop 9%. They dropped 8%. So it really wasn't that big a surprise to the stocks and stuff. That happens.
And also I think
it's the
if you go back
quarter.
If you go back to the whole John Morant contract, that was supposed to help boost their sales too, and that messed them up. So they trying to find their next star. I mean, they just gave what to Sabrina Ionescu. I mean, she helped a little bit, but they ain't gonna help enough to compete with these other brands. Eventually, that's what I mean. Numbers
and now
going down.
You got 10th and 11th graders wearing Louis Vuittons and
I was
shit
gonna
now.
say,
You
the
feel
stuff
me? Like,
has
when we was in high school, we was wearing Jordans.
Yeah. And it was hard to get Jordans.
Is
that shit real?
Now they want Balenciagas that cost $350.
That's a whole nother story. They building.
No, that's a real thing. Like the kids that's a real thing. Yeah. Kids are wearing like for real. That shit is crazy to me.
And those big furry boots, y'all seen them?
Ain't shit now.
I don't know what they call, but
boots. I don't know.
So I be shopping for colors now. Like I don't even care about the brand no more. As long as it's one of the, you know what I'm saying. I ain't wearing no Bobos. You know what I'm saying. But I mean, I wear my people shit. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Sean with the Wolf ones. You know what I mean. I wear Pumas. Shit. If this. I just caught me some. We went to the Adidas outlet, you know what I'm saying, and I got me some Samoas for $40 each. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm also a sale nigga now too.
Say numbers.
Hey, now if I see, I literally look at the regular rack like, all right, I like those James, but let me go look at the sale rack real quick. Let me see what colors they got on the sale rack.
Okay.
If I can get 3 sale Johns instead of 1. I'm going with the 3 Johns. I'm not gonna hold you like I'm just
got to.
Yeah, it depends.
Cause bro,
buy 2 at the same price.
Bro, I got those all gold Air Maxes for $50 at Play-Doh's Closet in perfect condition.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be real, dog. Like,
But yeah.
I'm not
I'ma
doing
be
it. That's what you
real.
said.
He ain't gotta do it. I'ma do it. That's why they there for me. That's why they there. Because when I was broke, I sold perfect condition shoes to Play-Dohs, and they was robbing niggas.
Right. Shout out Play-Doh's Closet.
You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, I know they
you
got.
can find some good things in Goodwill too. Like shout out to them thrift stores.
Exactly.
You know,
Goodwill be robbing from the people though, so I don't really want to shout out Goodwill. Yeah, you be donating clothes to Goodwill and they just sell them. Like it's not the same.
I mean,
it's not the same.
If you try,
and then they don't pay their people for real. They pay them like $3 an hour.
Well,
no,
you
they don't.
Yes, they do.
I can't
Is it
believe
your fault? You're
They pay them because they disabled, so they pay them below minimum
Everybody's
wage.
not disabled.
No, I'm saying most of the people they hire at Goodwill, like it's I ain't just talking out the bottom of my ass.
Research this real quick.
I'm literally talking about research. I only know this because of research.
Okay.
Like I only know this because of research. Yeah, I ain't saying this shit just because I want to say it. I wouldn't talk down on Goodwill.
Most cite the source, nigga.
Google it, nigga. Google it, nigga. Research how I research, nigga. I don't know that shit on top of my head right now.
$3, that's way on the minimum wage. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
so most of
it's kind of
they all
because they pay them kind of. It's kind of like waitressing and shit like that.
I'm coming in what 30 minutes. But how long I'm here for?
I gotta go.
Right.
Yeah.
They gotta stay all day from 6 to 7, like 9 to 9.
I was just gonna say, well, somebody got to pay to keep the lights on. 1 and 2, you can't be mad at Goodwill because you don't know enough homeless people or people with the need of yourself to give the fucking clothes to directly.
Right, take your ass downtown.
Right, fuck you. Right, don't be mad at them because they gotta tax you $5 for this damn shirt. Sorry, and people really be dropping off good shit down there, which is why they finding good finds.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like if I got this old Gucci shirt, I can't fit no more, and nobody, it's out of style. Ain't nobody gonna buy it, so I'll give it to the Goodwill.
Somebody gonna wear it.
Gucci don't go out of style. You can resell that.
Because that shit gonna be in Ray Burlington and TJ Maxx. And I'm gonna be walking right by that rack like, damn, but I want to buy that shit. Hey, listen, people, hey, y'all can sleep all y'all want, but when I ain't got no fit and I ain't got time to wait to go order something online, I will go my ass to Burlington or TJ Maxx quick just to see. Cause I'm a nigga, so I need certain. Yeah, I need certain clothing. I ain't just gonna wear anything but I will go real quick just to pop in, you know what I'm saying, just to see what's in there.
You can definitely get some good finds.
Jeans for sure.
You can definitely
for sure. I'm getting jeans. Like for jeans for sure, because jeans at American Eagle cost me like $90.
I would never buy jeans from American Eagle. I'm just saying.
They fit me best. They fit me best. I'm a tall nigga. They fit me best. They fit me best.
Yeah.
Wow, you just put a lot of niggas on right now.
They fit me best. I'm a 6'3" nigga that's 200 pounds. They fit me best.
What was the other one that people used to wear?
Abercrombie. I mean,
Abercrombie.
I never wore those.
Hollister and shit.
Hollister.
I mean, nowadays I'm wearing jeans. As long as the jeans look fire and don't look crazy, I'm wearing them. Like it's just because, bro. Like what? How do I find a label for jeans? Like Levi's.
Where was those dirty jeans you posted one time? What store was that?
I love my Levi's.
That's that. No, you ain't seen these jeans though.
They were dirty.
So if y'all go on my Instagram,
they were in the store.
If you go on my Instagram at Broadway Louis, you know what I'm saying, go to my reels. I was in this store that's in Avenues. It's right across from Foot Locker. Yeah, it's right across from Foot Locker, and you walk into it's the only good store for us in there.
Is it dang, what's the name of that store?
I don't know, but it's right in front of it's right across from Foot Locker, right? So they got like good streetwear in there, right? They got what's popping, and they got these jeans in there that literally look like I cut grass in them for 4 weeks straight and never washed them. Like I'm talking about, you know, I used to wrestle growing up. Like you wrestled in it too, yeah. You wrestled in the dirt, and your mom was like, "Boy, why your jeans?" Mom, I was fighting outside. They look like that times 10.
Yep. Right.
But they were being sold for $85.
Yeah.
And I looked at them shits, and you know, I ain't want the store owner to see me, but I'm like, y'all see these shits? They charging niggas $85 for jeans that look like I just got finished cutting grass.
And I bet you some people bought them.
And that's what I said. The you know how they the shit was down. Like it wasn't like they was like freshly there. Like niggas had bought them dirty shits and was like, I'm finna rock these youngs.
Some people know what to do. I ain't gonna lie with some weird shit like that.
You kiss my ass and you dirty jean that nigga. No, that's just like you gonna wear it with dirty forces.
I'm gonna create some jeans. And
I ain't gonna lie, wearing it with dirty forces might work.
That's gonna make it look like
wearing it with dirty forces might work.
Like what?
They gonna wear them with some clean
like
shit.
But no, look like you walking in the rain, like. You know what I'm saying? Not like no raindrops type shit. But like, you know
this nigga wearing aviator glasses.
I mean, think about it. At a point in time, we weren't wearing jeans with holes in them. That was crazy at that time. Yeah. That was looking crazy.
And I do, nigga, and I rock them shit.
Hey, that shit just keep popping in my head. Every time I look at this nigga, I picture him on the pile with the episode with the aviator glasses. Like, nigga, what? But yeah, hey, did y'all watch
This
Beyonce?
nigga always trying to throw shade.
Did y'all watch? I'm a nigga. Did y'all watch Beyonce halftime show? Eddie's trying to watch it on New Year's.
Did we? The question is how many times?
I did watch it.
That shit was fire.
That shit was
fire. It made me
Shout out my
even
dog,
more hype
Shabuzi.
for Kendrick. It made me even more hype for Kendrick.
Yes.
It made me even.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what Beyonce got. I don't know what the queen. Hey, my queen bee. What?
Beehive.
Why she
The
trying to?
Beehive.
Why are they trying to compare?
It's not comparing.
Nah,
I
I'm just
said it
playing,
makes
I'm
me
just playing.
excited for
I don't know what
you
that got to do with Kendrick, but shout out to B. That shit was fire. She came on a white stallion.
'Cause it was the Beyonce
stallion,
mode. It
the
was the
male
Beyonce
horse,
mode.
the male stud. She came on a stallion, all white. I don't know what that. Nobody
came
had no,
with the other
nobody
black
had no
country
grass
singers.
stains on their shit. They
That's
was
a
like,
fact.
they were, hey.
Shout out to
And
all the
she
country
still looks
singers that she
great.
get
I cannot
platforms
lie.
to. Shout out to everybody. That shit was black and beautiful.
That shit
And
was-
all
that
white
shit
when we
was
feeling
dope.
godly.
That was great.
That was an amazing performance.
Shout out
yo.
Shabuzi.
Shout out Shabuzi. I didn't know he was that tall.
I shout out Pose, you know what I'm saying? Look,
I didn't know he was that tall. I thought he was short. Like, he sound like a short nigga. That nigga like tall as shit.
Who?
Shabuzi.
Oh,
He
yeah.
like 6'2". I dunk on that nigga.
well, he'll fucking.
Is that a man
He'll fucking
thing?
round some cattle. when he
Or a
lies.
Hooper thing. Which
It's a
one is
Hooper
it?
thing.
Okay, it's a
It's a
Hooper
Hooper
thing.
thing. Because I don't even dunk no more.
Yeah, and that's what
Hey,
I'm
but
about to
I
say.
give. Hey,
It's like,
but, hey, look, Shabuzi, you play ball though. I guarantee
just see a
you.
nigga.
That boy's
I
gonna
dunk
tell you. He's gonna tell you hop on a
ankles
bull,
things.
nigga. Hop on a bull.
I ain't hopping on no
Yeah,
bull, nigga.
yeah, that
First
was a
of all,
country nigga.
Yeah, nah, I ain't. Actually, I want to do that. I want to do that. We should do that.
Do what? Hell nah.
Go to like a Coyote Ugly bar and then hop on the
Oh
bull.
yeah. Now I'm talking about real bull. He a cowboy.
That is interesting.
All right, nah,
These
I
niggas
watch
didn't
Yellowstone.
say they
nigga.
want to go cow tipping. They said they want to go
Pause.
bull.
Oh,
ride.
cow tip.
What's cow tipping?
It's when you
Exactly.
It's the
when
same thing?
you
Pull the
go,
tail
you
of
see
a
a
cow.
cow and you push him over.
Fuck no, nigga.
run.
What?
Yeah, she trying to.
Have you seen the videos of when that go wrong? That's some white people
So
shit. Niggas
hard.
don't do that.
Right, they kick you so hard.
Right. Well, I mean, y'all.
Are you gonna do it?
You gotta be nimble.
Because you know you're gonna die if you get
You
hit.
gotta be nimble.
I'm just saying y'all were opting in for that, and I just thought y'all.
Because it's
would've-
safe. I'm a real nigga.
I love that. It's safe.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't gonna record me
These
riding
niggas
no
don't tiptoe
bull
on the wild
the-
side.
You're not finna have me doing no
Oh,
goofy
God.
shit because you just want to
You
text
ain't
my
gonna have
manhood,
me.
nigga. I'm a man.
Hell nah.
I talked about my manhood last episode where
You
I was
got
talking
that
about
one.
no, the episode before last.
Yeah, what?
Y'all ain't know I was climbing on that girl roof in the name of love. Y'all should have been here for that episode. So I was talking about how niggas don't be doing just shit, and I was like, this girl, her roofing was fucked up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm afraid of heights. I don't even fuck with heights, but this is how much I fuck with her.
Mm-hmm.
She hired a nigga that did roofing, and he did a partial job. He showed me how to do it. I was on her roof doing roofing.
Damn, that must have been some good pussy.
I wanted to say that, but I was like,
It really was. It really was. It really was.
I would say I want to go round two.
I ain't even get eyes like that. What the fuck you think I even build your room? You must have.
That nigga turned the
Look,
building real quick.
What?
Hey, Broadway to build it like a motherfucker. hey, did y'all listen to
I need. Hey, listen. That lady said you're gonna do this for free, and you're gonna face a fear.
Oh, it wasn't for free. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
free.
he got something out of it.
It was free. No, we don't do shit for free.
Well, you know, well, there wasn't no money involved. Is what I'm saying. Good for you.
Probably paid him in.
Some honey.
You know.
Okay, and that ain't never cost too much.
A nice cooked meal is all a nigga needs sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, apparently to get your ass on the roof.
Hey, did y'all listen to Lil Baby album yet?
Yes.
I didn't get a chance
Let's
to,
talk
no.
about it.
What y'all think?
Not yet.
In comparison to his old albums, I gotta give it a few more listens because I really fuck with Lil Baby. I was kind of worried because I thought he was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say falling off, but I wasn't. The songs that he was releasing wasn't hitting for me. But after listening to the album and giving it, I fuck with the album, and I think once I listen to it more, I won't feel the same way. But I definitely went into the album feeling like he ain't
It's gonna be
impressed
the
me.
same shit. Like,
That touchdown shit he dropped was like, I was like, baby, what are we doing? And then
Nah, I
that
feel you
from
on
the
that.
block performance he dropped, like I was like, that wasn't inspiring either. Like, what are the? And I'm be honest, the Thug and Future record,
Nah, I fuck
it's
with that
cool,
shit.
but I
ain't
don't. It ain't.
That boy Thug is back. That
Yeah,
boy's back.
he going crazy.
He was
Did you
trying
hear
not-
that Thug
he was
verse?
trying not to say
Let me
no
play
crazy
Thug
shit,
return
too.
verse real quick.
He
Let
was
me
trying
play
not to
Thug
say no
return
crazy
verse.
shit. That shit.
Will, we gonna have to
I think that
we gonna have to mute this on the pod on the YouTube drop, but we can play it right now.
I can honestly say, ever since Kendrick dropped, I'm just comparing everything to this one question: is it album of the year?
It's not.
And when I listen to that album, it is not gonna beat whatever else dropped this year. Sorry,
That's fucked up. That's fucked up because Kendrick is not. that's a different caliber to compare niggas to.
Yeah. I didn't compare him. What I said was because I've listened to that album and GNX so many fucking times. Anything that drops going forward, I'm gonna ask: is this album of the year? That nigga drop. It is good now.
Okay, so take away that comparison. The album of the year comparison. If you just look at it for Lil Baby and what he is.
Well, what do you drop music for?
Well, no, I'm saying, but Lil Baby is, but Lil Baby is Kendrick. Like Lil Baby is Kendrick to that demographic though. To be real,
to Atlanta,
to that demographic, Lil Baby is that it's Future, it's Thug, it's Lil Baby.
I have a lot of people who would disagree with that lineup.
I mean, that's fair, but when you talk about the actual impact and numbers and quality, it's Future, Thug, Lil Baby, maybe 21 Savage. Maybe somebody put 21 instead of Lil Baby. But for the most general consensus, Lil Baby is one of those for this generation. Am I wrong, Spaz?
No.
Even if you're not wrong, that's kind of shitty then because this album is not going to help that, I guess, metric.
Well, I mean, but that's going off of his rise to now.
There's just too many people out here eating right now. You got Boss Man D-Lo, he finna drop a project.
His album was,
Big X the Plug. I'm talking
Big
about
X the Plug album was tough.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got real people really hungry for this shit, and you're gonna drop an album that is it's a 7 at best, in my opinion.
So off of first listen, you feel like it's a 7 at best. Okay, I can feel that because I definitely, but there's some joints on there that I definitely was like, okay, baby.
There's some singles that's definitely gonna get played.
Like I do like the joint with Glow. Mm-hmm. I know you like the joint with Glow because Glow came on there strong. Glow came on there.
What you like? It's just what you like. Some shit you understand. Some shit you do understand. You don't care. Mm-hmm. Like when I listen to Baby over Kendrick, it's certain shit y'all might not even understand he's saying that I understand, and I'm like,
that's all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's like when Jay-Z was back in the day. If you think he the lyrical or not, I never thought he was the most lyrical, but it's what he said within what he said. Like, oh, he really lit that shit. So some people like, that's not cool. I'm gonna listen to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like them words. Boom, boom, boom. But some people like, I just didn't hear what he said.
I get your comparison. You're not saying so much as Kendrick. You just saying Kendrick has the best album.
When I think about Lil Baby's album, not even that. Just when I think of albums now, from top to bottom, is it flowing from track to track to track? I feel like these were just all singles. Like he could have dropped these all at separate times. And, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't no conceptual.
As long as we wait.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it album?
The new generation, do they make stories in their albums?
They don't.
Like no, they don't.
21 does it. 21 does it. 21 does it. 21 does it. I give it 21.
Some do though.
21 does it.
Yeah.
If Baby did do that though, Baby would quickly become one of the greatest. I mean, he is one of the greatest out of Atlanta ever anyway. Yeah. But if Baby did that, Baby would quickly become like, if he just, because the song, the bigger picture that Baby did, that song was Baby's best song ever to me. He did it at the right moment. It was during the moment after George Floyd. He rapped about some. And that's his only meaningful record for real. Like, I mean, let me not say that. I'm not even
saying all his songs had to hit pockets and they had to be talking about poverty or nothing.
No, me neither. But I'm just saying, make something that really like. That's my problem with Wayne. Like, that's my problem with Nicki. That's my problem with all those greatest rappers. Where it's like, you don't have that one album like J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drives.
Right.
Or any Kendrick album for that matter. Where y'all take the time to actually go with a concept all the way through and complete the objective. Like, stay on focus. Like, make songs that feel complete. Not just what you flowing about, not just the way you flowing, not just the beats. But Gunna did it. Gunna did it with the Gift and the Curse. Was that what it was? At the first album after he got out of jail, Gunna did it. And that's my favorite Gunna album because he managed to merge the real life shit.
Young Thug did it with the Jeffrey album. I mean, not Jeffrey album. What was the one with him in the purple dress or whatever the fuck that shit was?
Oh, not so much fun.
What was it was the I Get whatever that album was.
That was one of his best. Shit. That was his most consistent album.
That album was fire as fuck. You feel me?
That's my problem with Thug.
It's like Thug Girls or some shit like that.
No, that's not the one.
The purple shit.
Because it had yeah, I'll look it up right now. Why I'm tripping?
That shit was fire.
That's what I mean.
But that definitely had from song to the end. That's my favorite Thug album.
It don't gotta be about helping my sister. It don't gotta be about helping the neighbors or no shit like that. But just give me some shit that I can I can see where your mind was at. Not you just pop some shit or you leaned up so you just came in the studio and dropped shit.
I think Dirk is a good example of that too.
Yes,
I think Dirk is a great example of that too. I think Dirk does that very well. I'm trying to find his album because I know his album you're talking about.
And if you got to separate yourself,
Jeffrey, it was Jeffrey. Oh, yeah. It was Jeffrey.
I listen, Thug.
Hold on now. Mariah the Scientist might. Hey, relax.
I don't give a fuck. She can't do shit. Got Dandy Haney bitch in there. Hey, look, Mariah, I'm just in the lineup. You can't shoot me, ho.
Is there any other albums that y'all got popping right now? I know. I will say this. Spaz would be happy to hear this. GNX has I'm not listening to it like nothing but that now. I got other shit that I'm listening to now. Skilla Baby. When you put me on a Skilla Baby, Skilla's hard.
Baby.
I got to listen to Chicken Pete.
Hey, listen, we got we the ones for real musically. Like, it's not just me being a rapper. Like, they know I got playlists that really hit. Like, cause I listen to so much shit. Lola Brooke, baby, she back.
Yeah,
she back.
I told you, dog.
Lola Brooke is back. She got a banger. It's not on streaming services yet. But Lola, baby, I heard the snippet. I seen the video. I seen you doing crunches in the SUV. She was on a headrest doing crunches. Do you know how crazy that you little as hell? But I love it, girl. Get your shit off. Get your shit off, Lola. We back, baby. That's my bad. But I'm excited for Lola. You know what I'm saying, Lola.
We need more hype like that for Black women all 2025. I love it.
I just love Lola. You know what I'm saying. I'm glad she back. You know what I'm saying. That energy, man. She brings the energy that can't be duplicated. Yes, you got all this sexiness. Like, she one of those where, like, when Don't Play With It came out, I was in the club like, nigga, don't play with it, nigga. Don't play with it.
You know you popping when you're a female and you don't have to talk about something to where niggas can feel like they're still a nigga.
Let me ask a question about that, because you said female, and the politically correct thing now has been said to me that I was supposed to say woman, and a woman told me she fuck with me because I said woman and I didn't say female. Now, Jess,
I am from the club, so I can say what the fuck I want.
Okay, so men should still be saying women.
You should say whatever the fuck they tell you to say. Absolutely.
Okay, respectfully. Bitch. I don't call it that. So.
But I'm saying, when they say it's endearing to each other, when we say it, that's crossing.
Nah, I think when y'all say it, they still take it like I was in the studio. You remember we was in the studio that day with 2-4. I think you was. We was in the studio that day, and the girl literally, cause 2-4 love calling women he's my 2-4 the homie. He love calling women the B word, right? And I kept telling him, like, they know, don't say that shit around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can call them, but respectfully, I don't like that shit. Right. So don't say that, right? So he's like, man, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? They like it, you know what I'm saying? And there was a girl in the studio at the time. And you know, I'm the one like, let's prove this point right now, nigga. Mm-hmm. So I quickly turned around and was like, you a shorty? Like, what's up? And she was like, I don't mind. I was like,
lip drop.
And I was on the couch laughing like that.
I swear to God, like, and it's like, damn, like, how can I be? And that puts me in an awkward position because it's like, here I am defending this shit. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta respect her. Like, nah, blah, blah, blah.
Where you from?
Everybody not the same.
Where you from? How you was
Black
raised?
women are not a monolith.
Everybody is not
all right.
the same.
You learned it and heard it here first.
Then you can't shame the girl who say I don't mind it. She says she don't fucking mind.
Oh no, I ain't saying that. I just said
that's what I'm saying. Every woman, female, whatever.
It just was funny to
woman,
me.
You know what I'm saying? You can call me if you know. It was just funny to me. Everybody not the same.
Black women are not a monolith. We have different experiences that make us susceptible to different things that make us more or less likely to have a problem with certain things. Right. Me, you call me a bitch, you're shot. Fuck you and your mama, hoe.
Trigger words.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. Right. Just shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground.
Bang, bang.
Bye, bye.
Hey, bye, bye, bye.
You gotta go. That's it.
Hey, you start doing NSYNC dance moves. It's up. Hey, speaking of dance moves, look at that. Look at that. Hey. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't see it. I'm not even gonna ask. But Columbus Short talked on the clip with Brian Scott on his podcast. And he was talking about a Stomp the Yard experience. And this is the first time I ever seen him talk about it behind the scenes and everything. Mm-hmm. And I just thought it was extremely dope because he was like, first of all, they were really dancing. Like, there wasn't no choreographed shit. Like, he was like, the directors told them to go out there and do their thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, them niggas was really dancing and getting busy. Mm-hmm. He said he really don't like that nigga Darren in real life. Like, he said the nigga mentioned his name on a pie, his face clenched up. Like, he literally don't. He said, matter of fact, he said, his words exactly, I don't like that nigga to this day. Mm-hmm. Like, that's exactly what he said. And it's like, when you think about that movie, he said they kept the two fake fraternities separate. He did. The whole filming. Mm-hmm. But they filmed the whole dance, the big scene, they filmed it at the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. And I just thought it was so dope. And then it made me think about all the dance movies because they asked him like, where would you rank Stomp the Yard? And he's like, well, it has to be one of the greatest of all time, right? And when you speak about us specifically, for us, nigga, that movie had niggas really out here trying to.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I never did the slide on the. And then he broke that down. So the
Stump the Yard wasn't really crumping. That's You Got Served. Stump the Yard was really like some Kappa shit. So
no, I'm talking about when he did the.
Yeah, you got served might be number one.
Yeah,
that boy was dancing in the rain.
Y'all was going crazy.
He was dancing.
Nah, but Stomp the Yard, he did a move and he was like, he separated his shoulder and rehearsals doing it. And the studio directors didn't want him to do the actual scene. They wanted him to use a stunt double. But they were so hyped in the scene, he was like, I ain't letting nobody else do this shit. This is my moment. He said he knocked that shit out like
in one take.
And he was like, that moment right there, he said that moment was when they proved to them that the movie was gonna be big. Cause he said when he did that shit, cause you gotta think, bro, like that's not no easy shit to do. Like nigga slid on his elbow. You already separated your shoulder one time doing it. Yeah. So to have the courage to do it again, cause you like, nah, ain't nobody doing my stunts. Nigga, what?
What do you say? We the what is it? What's the song? Oh yeah.
I gotta go back and watch it.
We got the Thetas.
We got the Oh yeah, and that part too. He said they actually physically threw him so hard. That's why he flew out like that. Like he's like all of that was real, and it's just like when I hear shit like that. Besides being an actor,
you can just imagine the amount of energy
bro,
that
the
was on
energy in the stadium. He said because they brought the whole Atlanta out. This is before the movie came out. Yeah. The kids is out there. Everybody watching this shit. It's the first thing you shooting. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Right.
They know who Chris Brown is.
Right.
Chris Brown, and then he said they did the screening right before they showed it to the nation, and he was like, he was in the back of the theater. They had all the kids.
Crying, Chris Brown died.
He said when Chris Brown died, he said they was crying, they was mad. What the fuck, man? He said, but they sat through it, and by the end of the movie, everybody loved it. And it's like I remember that specifically, being in the movie, watching that shit, and then Chris Brown dying. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? We came to see Chris Brown. Who is this nigga?
And they got his 2 minutes of fame, and that nigga said.
What I find funny is that in almost all the movies except for this Christmas, that nigga dies.
Yeah.
And Takers.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Like
Takers was fire too. I wish they would bring Takers back. Do a sequel to Takers. I get that. Bring Chris Brown back too. Find it out. Y'all do it in every other movie. Figure out a way to bring Chris Brown back. Fuck it. Yeah. Niggas be dying in Fast and the Furious and come back 4 movies later.
You right.
Approximately. Bring Chris Brown back in Takers. T.I. Wasn't T.I. the villain? He didn't die neither, right? He went to jail. Get his ass out. It's time to get T.I. back on the screen anyway.
Right.
Revenge tour.
No, speaking of revenge, really quick, how do we feel about Pleasure P saying he was cheated out of Lollipop with Lil Wayne?
I believe him.
Okay.
I believe him.
All right.
How was he cheated? I'm confused.
He said he was in there. He wrote part of the hook. He wrote part of the song with Static Major. And Wayne and them didn't give him his credit. I believe it.
That song is what really
his credit money, or his check.
His credit, well, his check comes with the credit. Oh, so if he didn't get publishing credit, he not getting checks from Wayne's biggest song ever.
Or residual.
Residuals, yeah, he not getting a check. Static Major getting his check because and he passed away. He's always gotten his credit. It literally says featuring Static Major, but Pleasure P apparently had a part in writing the hook and writing some of the song. And I loved it when it came out, but when
I was just about to say the reason why it's so
when it came out, it was different for Wayne though.
I was just about to say
Vegas when that shit came out.
Easy killed it on the remix, but that was my word. That's a one.
That was his crossover record. That was the one that and I liked it when it came out, but over time it's like nah. And that's my problem. I don't want to go into it because that's my problem with Wayne. But
you know what? I was really hoping he was gonna bite the bait with the Kendrick shit because I was ready to say fuck Lil Wayne. Damn it, I still gotta fuck with him though.
I fuck with Wayne. It's just it's a part of me that just wants like why you can't go do a run with Hit Boy like Nas did. Like go rap on some good beats, bro. Cause Wayne, you're terrible at choosing beats, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta be the one to tell you.
It's not even that. This nigga really said beat that up like Emmett Till. Like this nigga is a menace. I do not like this man.
To be fair, as an artist, hold on. I want to be fair.
Devil's advocate.
Nah. Cause as an artist, you gotta be fair. It's like a comedian, right? As an artist. A nigga don't know it's a bad. You don't know it's bad until you say it. He's made more
lines like that. That's not the only one he's made.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. But Wayne has always been somebody that he says shit that nobody ever thought of. So it's like you can't blame him because he also said he don't see himself like he don't think racism exists. It's Wayne. That's Wayne.
Bro, what?
No, I'm saying that's Wayne. That's Little Wayne. Like, that's who Wayne is. Like,
and that's why
Wayne's his own little bubble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Wayne is Wayne.
And I really wanted Kendrick to pop the shit.
Today,
I wouldn't look Kendrick to just give him a whole, I'm going to hold your hands when I say this moment.
Wayne,
but no, it didn't fucking happen.
I don't think it would ever happen because Wayne, he already said Wayne don't want, Wayne is
got
not.
that damn room with a
Wayne
fucking button
can't
up.
focus like that. I just don't see Wayne focusing
let me
like
talk
that.
about this nigga in his flannel. That nigga got in a button up and said, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he said that.
That boy Wayne is like Floyd Mayweather. They is in their own world.
Hey, that's a perfect comparison.
They don't give a fuck
Wayne and
about
Floyd Mayweather is a perfect comparison.
In his mind, I'm not saying this is fact. He's a guy, and Kendrick is a new guy, and up and coming. He like, I did that right. Now, what would happen right now? That's a whole nother story. He did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's older now, but that nigga don't give a fuck. That boy in his own world.
So why he allowed them to make it seem like he cared about being snubbed?
He did care about it
because
you a man with an ego and you one of the biggest artists ever. Rightfully so, you could feel a snub, but voicing that opinion voicing that opinion is different. Like you should have you could have hit that up directly. Like for instance, right? Eddie got the movie poster that popped out, right? Mm-hmm. I text Eddie directly and voiced my opinion to Eddie directly. It had nothing to do with Eddie because Eddie was like, you shouldn't be. Right. But it wasn't about him. It was more so the opportunity as a whole because I had an understanding with that director, or I thought I did. So it's like Wayne probably, they might have had conversations and maybe he thought, and again, he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? He still should have kept it to himself. But I'm of the person where I'm flawed. So I don't know if I could judge somebody for acting in the moment off emotion when we're all human. That's my point.
Yeah, that wasn't mine. It was just more so if you were gonna have that amount of emotion and let it seep through your pores to where you let people know you were inflicted.
Put it in the record, nigga.
That
put it in the record.
Stand on it the entire
That's what the rest
way
of us
through.
do.
Don't act like you don't know where Kendrick
that shit was corny.
Okay, man.
Acting oblivious, this shit was corny. That was corny because you Wayne, nigga. You should be able to stand on your word.
So if you gonna be in your own world, be in it. You think Floyd be double backing on shit? Nigga, fight me. Pull up in the ring. I ain't got time.
Yeah, nah.
Would you fight Floyd? Would you not y'all? But would you if somebody said right now I pay you $1 million to fight Floyd for 5 minutes? Would you fight him?
Not for $1 million.
$1 million? Would I fight him? You didn't even say I can't get knocked down.
Right.
Punch me in my living. Let me take that knee for $1 million. You talking about no?
For 5 minutes though. You realize how long 5 minutes is, right?
Right.
So you
that's not a short amount of time when you fight.
I ain't gonna hold you.
We do that, right? Because 2 minutes is a long ass time.
I want $1 million a minute.
Nigga, who is you? You not Floyd Mayweather. What are you talking about right now? $1 million a minute.
Being asked those terms.
Show me $100 right now. You telling me you wouldn't get one?
This nigga said 100 fight Floyd.
I'm saying, show me one out of all of us now. Show me 100. Can we do it right now? Like just in 5 minutes? No.
Yeah.
So you telling me you wouldn't take up 2 bruised ribs for $1 million? That's all I'm asking.
Well, the fact your medical bill is going to have to take a chunk of it now.
I'm going to get my lick in.
I hope you got insurance.
You know what I'm saying? He might win.
I'm going to agree to it. But I'm going to call Floyd and be like, hey, Floyd, come on now. You know what this is, bro. You know what we doing here. Let's not play this OJ Paul scenario real quick, bro. Like, cause I'm not fighting Floyd for real. Yeah. I'm not fighting Floyd.
Now, Mike Tyson,
and Floyd little as fuck compared to me, but I don't give a fuck. You're a professional fighter, nigga. You know exactly where to hit me at to knock me out immediately.
Yeah, knock me out for $1 million.
No, nigga, don't knock me out. I might not wake back up.
Since we're talking about Floyd,
for $1 million, it's niggas that's been knocked out before that got punched one time and didn't get back up though.
He gonna give you a living shot. You gonna take a knee. You like, oh hell nah. What about it's gonna be over.
Girl, what's her name? Carissa and
Carissa, yeah.
Carissa Shields.
Carissa Shields.
I'm not fighting her neither. Niggas should fight niggas for real.
She really does.
It's women that fight niggas that's not boxers. You think I'm fighting them? No, nigga. I'm not fighting.
Papoose like that shit, you nasty motherfucker.
But Papoose a street nigga. He also shoot people.
What difference does that make? You don't want to get punched while you fucking, but he do.
Like Papoose was able to be with Remy. You know what kind of nigga you gotta be to be with Remy? And to hold her down the whole time she in jail.
Apparently he was cheating, but
he wasn't. No, let's not. No. And then apparently it wasn't. No, apparently Remy, that nigga wasn't cheating. He held you down the whole time you was locked up.
Somebody
fuck
was always in the back pocket. Put it that way.
Yeah, nah, fuck out of here. And if you gave him permission, then say that. Don't say he was cheating on you because you ain't say he was cheating on you until we caught you cheating.
He caused the heart of a woman. We only have that perception.
Ain't nobody say he was cheating until she got caught cheating. That's not fair. What the fuck?
Who else would know that he was cheating?
Nobody ever said he was cheating until she got caught cheating, and now all of a sudden he was cheating.
The heart of a woman kept it to herself.
No, she got caught cheating. No, you gotta remember this. No, she got caught cheating. battle rappers, she got caught cheating. This shit happened months and months ago. The world just found out about it. We found out about this shit a year ago.
I did hear the battle. I was there for that.
We found out about this shit a year. And even the battle, it was 4 or 5 months before the battle. We been found out about it. Yeah.
Caught cheating how?
She was lying about it.
Well,
Actually,
the dude she was cheating on, he was opening his
fucking mouth too much. So Papoose pulled up at the fucking event, beat his ass, knocked him out, and left. So then he was lying for months. Nah, that shit never happened. Even though it was niggas at the event. So yeah, fuck that nigga.
But like we were saying,
but he could have still been. They could have both been shit cool, but then they
were, and that's why Papoose said it was never about you cheating. My wife.
It's because you shook my hand, nigga.
It was the fact that you was fucking her and you shook my hand.
Yeah, that's cheating. He didn't know.
Yeah. No, the point that I'm making is
she was managing this nigga. Like she literally was managing this nigga. We were introduced to Remy being around Easy the Block Captain because they said she was managing him. Correct. He said, "This is my new manager." Correct. When the fuck niggas start fucking their managers?
Man, people fuck their coworkers every day.
Who said that's okay? In a professional space, you're not supposed to be fucking your manager unless y'all married.
Oh, look at this, man. Professional space.
I'm saying that's not, nigga. You Remy motherfucking the hell.
Look,
never mind. Hey, let's talk about this whole ass nigga Adam 22 since we on the vibe. We only got like 15 minutes left. Adam 22, that's the nigga you should have talked about first instead of Offset. That's really who's you. Let's talk about you giving smoke to a black man before a white man.
First of all, because Kamala Harris didn't exactly.
What the fuck Kamala got to do with this?
Well, she didn't win, so I told you I'm taking a back seat, and this is a white man, so I will not be giving too much on that.
Fuck that nigga. I'm giving. Hey, listen, Adam 22. You don't know me. You don't know me yet. I'm Broadway Louie. Nice to meet you. You a hoe ass nigga that don't belong in hip hop. Your podcast is ass. I hate the fact that niggas keep giving you passes. I hate the fact that you've entrenched yourself in LA culture to where niggas feel like they need you for an opportunity. I hate you as a whole. I don't hate a lot of people, but I hate niggas like you that leech off my culture and then speak down on niggas that's in it. I just don't like you, bro. There's nothing positive you bring about it. You don't bring motherfuckers light. You don't make motherfuckers stars. You don't do anything for the culture. You let your wife get fucked on camera and you promote that to my culture like that shit cool. We ain't simps niggas. We ain't cucks nigga. Don't promote that shit in my culture. You a hoe. You don't belong in hip hop. I hope you see this video. I swear to God, I hope you see this video and I hope it means something to you. I know you don't know me. You're probably not gonna care, but I just want you to know real niggas don't fuck with you. That's a fact. And I hope Kendrick and them niggas run into you one day. I hope any West Coast nigga run into you one day that you not with the other niggas that's protecting you.
And another thing, the people that go on your podcast,
and don't talk about Jay-Z no more, nigga. What the fuck you know about rap, nigga?
Anybody who will be susceptible to that kind of lifestyle, and that lifestyle being someone who is married to, like you said, a porn star, an adult actress,
and I'm sex positive. Get your shit off. Like this ain't. If you're a cuck, be a cuck, nigga. Be proud to be a cuck. But he a hoe ass cuck. That's different.
It's not even that. It just everything's on brand for what he's doing. The things he does, the salacious mongoloring, all of that thing is within his wheelhouse. He don't get no.
They need to get beat the fuck up.
They're cousins. You know who also need to be in there? Academics. All of those niggas who believe that content is more than morality, fuck them. We don't need to spend too much time on them.
That's a fact.
Nah, niggas just need to stop being sheep.
That's a fact too. That's a fact too.
I'm not mad at cuck. I'm not mad at with academics because. Nigga, I can see you could clearly see for yourself what they is. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who following that,
fuck you niggas that support that shit too. Fuck you niggas that support niggas like Andrew Tate. Fuck you niggas that support niggas like Adam 22. Fuck you niggas that support Andrew Schultz. Fuck all the niggas you niggas that's on the fence too. And you niggas that's on the pod with Andrew Schultz. You niggas Charlotte, all right, man. Y'all niggas got. I was hoping to come and have a positive pod.
DJ Envy, Charlotte McGee. What's his name? That shit hard.
Fuck that. We gonna talk about some real black shit. Yeah. Is Nuck If You Buck more important to the culture than swag surf? I saw this on social media. I don't remember who it was, but shout out to you. Although I'm pretty sure you probably stole it from somebody else. Nonetheless, is Nuck If You Buck more important to black culture than swag surf?
Why are we always doing that? Because if you really being honest, if they both not play that party. Okay, go ahead.
The reason why they said it, because they had a breakdown on why. The reason why they said it was that Nuck If You Buck can't be culturally appropriated. Swag surf is and was, because white people started doing it, and they think that it's, you know what I'm saying? They, you know how they do. You know what I'm saying? But they can't do that with Nuck If You Buck. So, is that an accurate statement that Nuck If You Buck is more I know it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Like, y'all know how I am. Pro-black everything.
Yeah.
But just for sake of discussion.
Absolutely.
That's a kind of a cool question.
No, that sentiment, that reasoning for said question, yeah, they made peas and collards on the wake of 1/125. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Swag surf, I've seen it at bar mitzvahs. I've seen it for Jewish weddings.
I still want to perform at a bar mitzvah, though, just for the record.
My dad has. Isn't that cool? But that's beside the tea.
Shout out Enough Said.
Yes, drop that. Boom, 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 boom.
Shout out Enough Said.
Definitely would have to say the swag surf definitely got shot in the face with that. Nuck if you buck can only be said by niggas. And with 5 or more gathered, to be specific.
True.
Yeah.
5 or more gathered to be specific is real as fuck.
Take nuck if you buck by yourself is diabolical, bitch. You're like,
nah, for real. Especially if you're a nigga, because then you just sing a diamond verse by yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy. Because that's the only verse I really sing.
Yeah.
I'm
Right. I think everybody.
I'm being honest. I gotta be real. I'm a nigga, but like,
I love it. You're being honest. That's
her
why I
verse
love
should have
it.
been first. Like,
Yes.
to be real. Well, nah, because she couldn't have came in with the same energy.
Right.
Right.
So the verse, I don't know what the fuck was first said in the first verse though.
I come in this hole, shaking my drink. I don't know.
Nah, I thought the nigga was first.
He probably was.
Doing the
But
bulls. I just know if we nugging and bugging and ready to fight.
She comes in the right time. Put it that way.
And
Yeah, let's put it in the
well,
pocket.
first of all, they was the best rappers in Crime Mob anyway. Her and Diamond and what's the other one?
I mean, with a crew like Crime Mob, nothing could be taken from that's not in the culture.
How they was put together was a funny story too, though, because they all was separate. They didn't really know each other. Diamond and Shorty knew each other, and they were rapping together. But the other niggas, they kind of just they got put together. That was a dope time for music though, because you had crunk music. I think
just wanna
crunk music
say
around
with
that
that
time.
concept, we're kind of fucking up a lot of stuff because Set It Off and Wipe Me Down. I've seen white people sing those. Like,
I don't think they can ever take Wipe Me Down though.
you don't think so?
Nah.
I feel like those get played too.
Nah, but I don't think they could take Wipe Me Down though. It's kind of that because Wipe Me Down is stapled. That's like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's not saying anything in there that's just nigga specific.
That's what Wipe Me Down is to the hood.
Yeah. I agree.
I know what that is to the hood, but if you're saying for your reasoning of said question,
No, I get what you're saying, but
exactly.
but they can never take away that moment when you in the club with your homies and Wipe Me Down come on,
right.
and I look at you and I say, they can't take that away. They can't take that away.
They can't, but they can take away swag.
No,
surf.
they can't. They can take away swag surf. Swag surf is not insane because swag surf is an inclusive thing anyway.
Right.
It's you want more people to be involved in swag
As is
surfing
Wipe Me
because the more
Down.
Wipe Me Down is different because everybody ain't fresh.
You can
Everybody
tell a
ain't
white nigga
fresh.
his
I'm not
parents that
turning
he's
to a
not.
nigga. I'm not turning to a nigga that's not fresh and wiping him down.
Oh, listen,
Like
he got
I'm
his
wiping
goddamn-
Spaz down, I'm wiping Eddie down, but a
Jesus
nigga that's not fresh, I can't do the wipe me down motion with you, nigga. You not fresh. Like what are we talking about? Like no, wipe.
Hey, pause.
I mean, I thought we was growing up, and I ain't gotta say pause no more because it's a sin.
Yeah, 2025.
Yeah, I got told that I had to stop saying it so much, so I was like, I ain't doing it no more.
That's back
No,
to
dude.
I was just saying, hold up.
Right.
Hey, y'all niggas know where it started at. On the app, you heard? Hold on. Hey, look, Jason Tatum versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander today. That's my matchup of the year.
Yeah.
To this point, that's my matchup of the year.
Yeah, they both leading candidates in MVP right now.
Shout out to Kel That Raps. You know, I said this on the pod, episode 3, where I talked about Jason Tatum beating Shai one-on-one. And Jason Tatum just locked up Anthony Edwards. He just locked up Anthony Edwards. And Shai is kind of like literally Jordan right now. That boy is unguardable.
Yeah.
He's unguardable. It's crazy what he does.
They like 14-game win streak.
14-game win streak. And they doing this without Chet. That's a scary team, and I would love to see OKC in the Celtics in the finals.
The New York Knicks had the number 1 ranking defense.
Say that again.
The New York Knicks had the number 1 ranking defense.
Say
And
that,
they did
say
them
that one more
dirty.
time.
And they did them dirty.
And he said that part too. You want to say that part too?
I don't
Because
say that last part.
he did them dirty.
SGA did them dirty.
They did them dirty.
SGA, that's my dog.
With their old
That's what I'm
teammate.
talking.
With their old teammate, I Heart.
Yeah. Heinestar.
Yeah.
So what y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win this matchup?
Tonight, I got.
You know who I got.
Who home?
I don't know.
That's a
I'm gonna go with the Celtics.
Who home? That's one.
Hey Siri, is the Celtics? Never mind. I don't know who home or away. I'm still
Either
going with
way, I'm
JT.
going with the Celtics.
I'm going with JT because he's
Either way.
motivated.
Yeah.
JT pays attention to what talk is.
They're my two favorite. You already know.
Jalen
And Shai plays up to the competition too because he said, that game that they just beat with the Knicks, he said that was a very formidable team, and they won. They treated that game like it was real.
Yeah, they came back too. They had to come back.
And Jaylen Brown supposed to be coming back. He didn't play last game, but he supposed to be coming back this game. So that'll be.
It's different.
Both gonna have both days full squad, so it's gonna be good.
So who you got?
I need to know who's home.
All right,
that's really.
Hey, speaking of
that's how good. That's how even I really got him.
There's like 21 Jalen's in the NBA right now.
Yeah, and Jaylen Brown is the best one.
Who started Jalen?
Shout out to Paul Pierce.
Who started the Jalen?
Shout out to Paul Pierce and KG.
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose. Yeah.
Who is Jalen Rose? Oh, Jalen Rose.
No,
I'm sure.
Said who Jalen Rose?
Yeah, I'm sure about
the foul.
Not to segue, but I have a story about a Jalen.
Okay.
Oh,
he was a rock star in my life too.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Jalen.
The Celtics are at home.
I thought you was going somewhere with that.
And
I'm just saying, if there's 21 Jalen's that made it pro, I'm just saying, Jalen's really got it going right now. I mean, they went pro with me. I'm just saying, Jalen's, they just know how to choose them. Like, they're really the chosen ones.
They went pro with her. It's funny as fuck. The Celtics on a swell game.
No ideas.
Swell game. They playing at home too.
It's gonna be a great game today.
I got who?
Who else played today? Lakers played today?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't get a chance to really look because niggas, I was trying to.
How the Lakers doing right now?
We doing good.
Charles Barkley was just going off on.
We 6 games above. We 6 games above 500.
Why Charles was going on JJ like that?
Because JJ responded to. JJ said that basically he was talking about media talking down on the game and saying the game is trash because our threes going up. Charles Barkley said JJ. Charles Barkley did what Charles Barkley does. He talked shit about JJ and said he started talking about his wife and all shit that. But then it kind of proved JJ point because JJ like y'all talk about everything but the actual game and the beauty of it, and you start talking about his man wife. Don't get me wrong. Charles Barkley is highly entertaining, and that's why he get paid the big bucks. And Charles Barkley and them are not wrong about the quality of the game. The quality of the game is fucking goofy. Yeah. You niggas shot 100 threes in one game. That's corny. Like, it's like DeMar DeRozan can't shoot mid-range.
Everybody trying to be the Warriors.
Congrats, D-Rose. They retired his jersey in Chicago.
Hey. He got a little Taco Rose shop in Chicago. Gonna call for
D-Rose like this. Damn, D-Rose like he retired his number
and opened his own flower shop.
The promo of the Bulls there was 101 too. Like that. I said it was 101. They said it was 101. We 101. Me and Just got it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. But yeah, shout out to D Rose. That's well deserved, man. I don't even want to call him the greatest what if ever because he did win MVP and he did get busy. I do wish that he won a championship because I think that Bulls team with him, Luau, Joakim, I think they was very close to beating the Cavs when Braun was there. Boozer. I really wish they won a championship, but shout out to D Rose, man. New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Why is Jimmy Butler suspended for so many goddamn games?
Because Jimmy Butler went out of Miami, and Miami has strict rules when it comes to their players. And if you start talking a certain way in the media, but they also said Jimmy been doing.
That boy been shooting.
They said he been doing
one leg three.
Pat Riley just is Pat Riley. Really, what it is Pat Riley versus Jimmy, as it always is. It's Pat Riley versus Shaq,
superstars.
Pat Riley versus Dwayne Wade, Pat Riley versus Jimmy Butler. It's always Pat Riley versus whoever the star is, and when they want something. But Pat Riley is Pat Riley. To be fair, so if Pat Riley is saying that he doesn't think you're a value no more, let's be real. Shaq wasn't a value no more when he left the Heat. D Wade was definitely on the decline when he left the Heat. Jimmy Butler, he's not playoff Jimmy right now. And almost every season he's hurt, but also Jimmy kind of like, I don't know officially, but sometimes watching him, it looks like he just chills during the regular season, and then when the playoffs come,
we going through some shit last year.
And that's what. But that was my point with Jimmy. I think because we talked about it on Starting Five. Jimmy lost his dad at the end of last season, and you don't just get past something like that. Like you don't just look past something like that. And if your dad was living with you in Miami, maybe that's why you don't have the joy no more.
Right.
Maybe
I was just about to say, do you just think it's a matter of going somewhere else? And
if I remember, Pat Riley
somewhere else.
Right.
Pat, he don't fuck.
And if I remember, Pat Riley said something in the media during that time when he was going through it. So I think that and Jimmy's a strong-minded person. Yeah. He's been he did it in Minnesota, he did it in Philly. If you don't fuck with Jimmy, he don't fuck with you, and he not going to switch on that. He not going to double back on it. And I'm tired of seeing him in the Heat anyway. They had a chance. They were never supposed to win the championship to me anyway. I don't ever think that any team. The pandemic, the bubble, great basketball, amazing basketball, but I was surprised that they even made it that far. But Jimmy proved that he was who he was in that playoffs. But since then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he also has been hurt, so let me not downplay that. But I also think that Bam didn't take the next step that I thought Bam was going to take. To me, Bam should be averaging 25 and 12. Bam not averaging 25 and 12. He's still around at 17, 19, or maybe he's averaging 20. But to me, Bam ain't take that next step. Tyler Hero is now the number one on that team, and I feel like Bam should have been number one coming off the Olympics. Right. I thought Bam was going to take the next step because everybody always talks about how Bam is being left out of conversations, but it's like, nigga, you with the MVP of the WNBA.
And no disrespect to Hero, but if Hero your number one option, then y'all
not gonna win. Y'all not gonna win the chip. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, nigga,
like
Bam,
Jordan Poole as number one option.
Bam, your girl is Asia Wilson. So nigga, if I'm with the
you know
MVP,
how to get him, girl.
if I'm with the WNBA MVP of the last 3 seasons, nigga, I'm going to average 30.
Right.
Cause ain't none of these.
You could just be right where you at.
No, hell no, I'm not finna be Sheldon Williams with Candace Parker. No, I'm finna go get busy. I need everybody to know that I'm like my girl picked the right nigga too. Like she ain't pick no bum ass nigga. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bam ain't a bum. Let me not say Bam is a bum.
Right, what the fuck?
No. I'm saying this as a man that plays basketball.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying this as a man that plays basketball.
Can't be better than me. But
not even that. No, not even that. No. That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm saying be a good representation.
What I'm saying though.
I'm saying be a good representation of my girl. Like nigga, if you're Sanaa Lathan, I'm Quincy McCall. Like we both number ones on our teams. Like I'm really him. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I'm with a WNBA, I need to be LeBron James, nigga. I need to uphold her standard to show, like, nigga, yeah, we both MVPs in the same household. Don't get me wrong, if I don't achieve that, that's cool. But what I'm saying is, Bam, your girl is an MVP, nigga. I feel like your girl can beat you 1-on-1 right now.
Being a Jake Paul, he is still extremely awesome and
talented.
Fuck
Jake Paul.
What are we talking about? Wait.
Fuck a Jake Paul.
What? Why he can't be a Jake Paul?
You talking about the white boy?
No, I'm sorry. What's his name? What's his last name? Paul? What's his last name?
Chris Paul?
Chris Paul, that man, yeah. Why he can't be a Chris Paul? Chris Paul is great, but he's not.
Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer.
Oh, so then
Bam is not a Hall of Famer.
I'm not talking about who's the last name Paul has shortcut. He be on sometimes the Allstate commercials.
Chris Paul.
Oh, well, either way, is he not?
He's a Hall of Famer.
They're not the same. They're not equivalent in the balling world.
No, at all.
No,
at all. Chris Paul is mentioned with LeBron's.
You gotta educate yourself.
Not as like Chris Paul is one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Why can't Asia Wilson? Why can't Asia Wilson?
Let me give you a comparison. You know who Anthony Davis is?
Yes.
Bam, play like Anthony Davis.
Okay, that's not bad.
Play like Anthony Davis, because you was on an Olympic team and you were a key member of the Olympic team and you have the talent. But to me, when you look at all the other wings, I mean the big man that came from Kentucky, like Bam did.
Yeah.
Even Julius Randle to an extent. Julius Randle, he looking shaky right now. I ain't gonna lie. Minnesota, that was a bad trade. That's a terrible example.
I'm so glad.
Shout out to the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns. Bam, be Karl Anthony Towns. Like, these are guys that you went to the same school as them and y'all had the same kind of projection.
I mean,
defensively, Bam is one of the best.
Number one overall.
But I'm saying Bam has the capability to average 20 a game. I believe that.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's all I'm saying.
They had different projections.
I'm not saying Bam ain't nice, for the record. I'm just saying your girl is a WNBA MVP.
And she's going to be
but
there.
But is Bam a number 2 or 3 option?
3.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like he could be a number 2.
AD can be a number 1 or number 2.
I feel like he could be a number 2. AD is a number 1. The only reason he's the number 2 is because he's on a team with LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. He can be a number 1 or number 2.
Yeah.
Bam can't be a 1.
Nah,
he can't.
That's what I don't want him to be the 1, but you need to be the 2. Right now, you the 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
sometimes you're not even the 3.
You gotta be
sometimes you gotta be the 3, because if you're not the 3, you're gonna be the 3. It's okay to play second. It's okay to play the back.
No, the fuck it's not when you get paid what you get paid, and you are no. This is not. We're not knocking him. We're saying that it's just saying that he need to be better.
I'm not knocking it either. What I'm saying
because Jimmy Butler wouldn't be asking for a trade right now if Bam was averaging 25.
I say keep doing what you're doing because you're doing something right.
Well, you got Asia. Don't get me wrong,
exactly.
nigga. I'm rooting for that, nigga.
You're balling right now.
No, don't. Let's separate this. We're talking about. We are specifically talking about on the court.
Right.
Like, we're not talking about who he is as a man.
Wilson is my aunt, and I feel like I have to respect.
This is me telling this is me saying Asa Wilson is the one. So you need to be playing like the one.
And I'm saying opposite.
No,
I'm
fuck
saying,
that. That's what you gonna say is your no. Nick, this is just like when you do the I'm black women. This is me saying, nigga, get your shit together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I can say that to him. This ain't for you. This is me and him.
He's winning in life.
Hey, look, damn, we still got more shit to talk about. Gio, go ahead. Nah, we ain't got that much time, so we just gonna we gonna move to other topics for next week.
I'm just going to mention as a Florida realtor that you guys who had just purchased a home in 2024, that is the time to do your tax exemption. You want to make sure that you apply for this application before March 1st, or you will not be able to get those taxes off of your mortgage. It helps your mortgage taxes go lower. And it just benefits you in the long run. I will say that it is best to go to coj.net to do these applications. That way, they guide you like step by step on how to do it. So don't do it. Don't miss it out. If you have any questions, you can definitely email me at ghvaliente.trg@gmail.com. I'm here for you.
Valiente.
Subject tax breaks.
There you go.
There we go.
That's what's up.
Educate yourselves.
Just wanted you guys to know. That's all.
Yeah, that's real.
And that's another reason why you should have voted for Kamala Harris, because she was also going to create another tax break for first-time homeowners.
Correct.
So
she was going to give us $25,000.
Yeah, good.
$25,000 for first-time homeowners. All right, so we're going to close this out with Uncle Keith's road to the Super Bowl. I'm going to make it quick because we on schedule. All right, so Uncle Keith, he switched it up this week. I told him, I said, hey, bro, you got to get rid of them Steelers because they ain't it. I don't know if the Steelers in the... And he said respectfully.
Losing streak.
Now, what he did was, he said this is going to be a hot take. He put the Bengals in his top 7. I'm gonna tell you why. You rock with that.
All right, that's my quarterback right there.
So the reason why he said if the Bengals get in the playoffs and you got to play them for one game, playing against Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins is going to be a tough win game out.
Facts.
Their offense is crazy, so that's going to be a hard out. So he said
the way it's looking, it look like it's going to be Lamar Jackson.
If the Chiefs are sitting everybody today. The Chiefs are sitting everybody today, so it's a good chance the Bengals going to win. So I fuck with that.
The Bengals won yesterday. They need 2 losses today. They need the Broncos to lose, and they need Miami to lose to go.
Okay, and I can see that happening. All right, so then we got the Eagles. Obviously, Eagles. That no words that you be said.
None.
But I will say I'm disappointed in Eagles for not allowing Saquon to break the record. I feel like as important it is to win the Super Bowl, it's also important to establish that running backs matter. And I think that record being broken by running back Saquon's magnitude would have added to the value of running backs in the new year.
Bigger picture.
I feel like that's what they were saying.
But what if he get hurt anyway?
Right.
What if he get hurt anyway, though?
Exactly.
Now you miss the chance on a personal record. Like
bigger perspective.
Bigger
picture.
But
Thank you.
But that is a record that has not been close to. Like
I agree. Like,
if he already won 1 or 2. He want the. What you think?
But he could get hurt on the next play either way.
What you think? He in his mind, what he was saying, he probably was saying.
No, he said he wanted it. He's disappointed that they said
that's what his mind should be as a player, as a coach and a manager. Listen, I know you want that. I know you want that, but I bet you if we get to that Super Bowl,
but it's an if. It's an if. I was going to break the record.
It ain't about an if.
I was going to break the record. It was an if.
That's why you're not a fan. You don't. He's not an Eagles fan, so there's no need to speak because
I'm a fan of
what we do as an Eagles fan. So
that is a record that has never been broken. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to be. It just ain't going to be. Delayed is not denied.
How? Because if every time a running back get close, y'all going to sit him. How you going to break it?
Delayed is not denied. He knows that. We know what we got going over here.
It's not that because you know what? If they needed this game to get in the playoffs, he'd been playing. They did their job.
Exactly. Bigger picture shit.
I respect it.
That ship is elusive.
I get both sides, but I would have let him go for it as a franchise. I would have let him go for it.
You don't need to. You don't need to play risque when you know what you got going on.
I respect that. Next in line, we got Green Bay. I'm a little iffy about that. I don't see them winning no Super Bowl. I got the Chiefs instead of Green Bay, obviously. Then we got the Vikings. The Vikings are 14-2. Amazing season. Good. Sam Darnold looks like he might be the offensive NFL MVP.
They play tonight too. That's gonna be a good game tonight.
Yeah, he might be the offensive player of the year. Sam Darnold's about to break the touchdown record for Minnesota, which is crazy because Dante Culpepper was there, and I thought that Dante Culpepper would have killed the record, but he's about to break Dante Culpepper's record or whoever was the lead quarterback over there in Minnesota. Then we got the Lions, obviously, the Bills and the Ravens, and I'm gonna just say this. Lamar Jackson is an MVP. I don't think that should be questioned no more. Josh Allen, you cool, but nah, bro. Like
Josh Allen still gonna get MVP.
Yeah, you're delusional at this point.
Lamar Jackson.
You're delusional at this point.
I'm listening. Lamar Jackson deserves MVP, but Josh Allen's.
Why would Josh Allen get the MVP then?
Just because
he has no stat that's better than stat that's better than Lamar Jackson. Not one stat is better than Lamar Jackson.
Yes, he do.
So no, he doesn't.
Yes, he do.
The winning record, that's a team record.
No,
as far as a player, he doesn't. He has more interceptions than Lamar Jackson.
He got more touchdowns than Lamar Jackson.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do.
He has more rushing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson has more overall touchdowns than Josh Allen.
Overall touchdowns, yeah. But
what are you talking about then?
Bro,
he get more goals.
If you give me Derrick Henry, nigga, I'm going.
Derrick Henry took away from Lamar Jackson touchdowns.
No,
he took away. You got James. Stop acting like. All right, bro, we not doing this.
Nah,
this is the On the Ass Pie. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Coming next
we
week.
appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Episode 8. We hope to see y'all next week. Happy New Year. We love y'all. Thank you for all the love.
The whole goddamn episode, they want to get me upset at the end of the goddamn episode.
Married to the game, no time for divorce. Get lost in the flow. Man, I done kept my eyes on the prize, seeing signs like a ghost. On my grind from the go. That's a prize you ain't know.